condition. We have these chronic illnesses. A chronic illness is an illness that unaishi nayo. You know, these illnesses that not like malaria ama homa ambayo unaenda tu hospitali unapewa dawa unapona, but they are illnesses that people live with. They are quite a number: hypertension, diabetes, so many of them. So unashindwa nitatoa wapi pesa maybe next week niko supposed to go hospitali and you don't have the money. You know, it can actually be a cause for stress. Even the pain that is brought about by the illness, it can also be a reason for stress. Financial problems can also be another cause for stress. Wakati hauna pesa, you hata amani kwa nyumba ikiwaje. That one I can testify. Wakati baba hana pesa kwa nyumba, kitu kidogo tu unamuuliza unasikia anajibu, mnaanza kugombana, mnaanza kujibizana. Why? Because hakuna pesa. Now it turns out to be a big thing while it was meant to be something very small. Bereavement is also another very big reason for stress. If you lost your wife, if you lost your child, if you lost a very close member of your family, a parent, it can actually cause you a lot of stress. Because like a child, if a child lost a parent, that can be a very big reason for stress. Anashindwa nitakulaje, daddy ndo alikuwa anafanya kazi, mami ndo alikuwa anafanya biashara, sasa amefariki. So bereavement can cause a lot of stress. Even breakup or divorce can also be another reason for stress. Because definitely you start wondering how you're going to take care of your children all alone if there are children already in the family. So I'll go straight to the stress management just to try and save on time. And one of the major ways of reducing stress is by planning and scheduling. When you plan in advance, for example, our watoto sahi wako PP2. If you plan how you are going to be paying their secondary school fees, you will realize that it will be very easy for you. But ukingojea mpaka mtoto afike that class, ndio uanze kufikiria how you are going to get that extra money to pay for the fees, it will definitely be a very big cause for stress. So scheduling, also arranging, kupanga kama uko na events like this one, I'm very sure there is a lot of time and resources that has gone into arranging for this occasion. So it's always good to plan so that you are not caught unawares and you end up with stress. It's also very important that you notice what is causing stress. Ukirealize uko stressed, just try and find out. Kaa chini ufikirie, jiite mkutano. Uulize kwani what could it? You know, sometimes unapata umekasirika ama uko stressed and you are not sure. You are not very sure what exactly is causing that stress. So it is very important that you realize the stressors. Ama you realize what is bringing about the stress. It could be something that is recurring. It could be something that keeps happening. So if you realize what it is, then you will be able to sort it out. But if you continue assuming and just doing things the same way every other time, you will not be able to pick out what the stressor is, and it will be difficult to sort it out. Sawa. And our stress is taking time to relax. Let us not overwork ourselves. Let us always have time. Like weekends, you can have time with your family. Unaweza decide tu hata mwende hata Uhuru Park. Mukae tu na familia yako na watoto wako, you know. You don't need to like look for a lot of money to be able to find time and spend with your family, because that relaxation, ukirelax over the weekend, ukirudi kazini on Monday, uko energized, yeah, you are able to be more productive. And then punctuality is another thing that can also cause a lot of stress. You can imagine if you have an appointment, let's say at 9 o'clock in the morning somewhere, and then you end up arriving the place at 11. Kitambo ufike, ile stress utakuwa umeenda through. Utakuwa umejiuliza maswali na umejibu maswali mingi sana. So let us always try to be punctual. Whenever we have an appointment, whenever we have anything, at our toto. I remember my daughter, Cecilia, when she was in primary. Cecilia, you'll allow me to give this as an example. I took her to a school that was very far from where we stay. We stay in Rongai, and she was coming to school at South B. And they were supposed to be in class by 7. And that time I was not driving, so we had to come by matatu. Every day Cecilia was late. Every morning she used to be late. And you know these kids of nowadays, anakuuliza, "Ai mami, sasa hii ni maisha gani? Nitakuwa tunachelewa hivi kila siku, hakuna choice nyingine." So, you know, that one was a clear indication that hata yeye alikuwa stressed. Because walimu wanakaa akimsomea, mwalimu anakaa akimgombeza, anafika class anapata watoto wengine washasoma, yeye inabidi anze kuomba notes, afuate from behind. So that is punctuality is a source of stress, not only to you as a parent, but even to our small children. And then another way of avoiding stress is delegating. What I mean by delegating, ukiwa na kazi mingi, don't do everything. Angalia ni nani anaweza kukusaidia, especially in our offices. When you have a lot of work, usifikiria ati hii kazi nikidelegate haitafanywa vile mimi nataka. On the process, you are actually training the person that you are delegating the work to. Hata yeye kesho, when you are not there, ataweza kuifanya. So let us not overwork ourselves. Even at home, these children, we should not underrate them. Utashanga unaweza ambia mtoto, kimbia uniletee maji, while you are washing clothes. Isiwe ati lazima tena uachane na nguo, tena uende ukatafute maji, and they even feel very useful. In fact, they feel very happy wakiona ukiwapatia kazi, wakiwasaidia kazi nyumbani. So also try to delegate to reduce stress. Another very, very big reason for getting stressed is something we call procrastination. Procrastination is saying, hii nitaifanya kesho, hii nitafanya next week. There's still time, bado tu kuna time. So when you procrastinate, unafika point unapata there's so much haujafanya, umekaa ukisema nitafanya. Unapata you have piled up a lot of work, a lot of things that you should have done. Even for our children, let us not procrastinate. If there's something that we need to do for our children, just do it immediately. Schedule. Sema by this and this time, ama by this and this date, ama by the time my daughter gets to such and such a class, nitakuwa nishamchukulia insurance ya education. Yeah? Because you realize that the moment you do not procrastinate, then you reduce a lot of stress that could easily have affected your health. And let us be available for our children so that they are not stressed with homeworks, with the new things that are coming up in the new system. Because the way I started by telling you that even our children are affected by stress. It's only that we have different kinds of stress. But one disclaimer that I want to make is that stress is necessary for our lives, but it's supposed to be a certain level. Without stress, hautaamka uende kazini, uende ukatafute ulete. Without stress, hautaamka uone kesho hakuna nguo nitavaa. That level of stress is very normal. We need it for continuation of our lives. But let it not be that the level of stress that we are going through is that one that is making us sick or is making our children perform poorly. Another very important thing that maybe we may not consider as a reason for stress is when we delay to pay our school fees. Yeah? Ikiwa umepata pesa at the end of the month, just schedule. Sema, nataka kulipa fees ya mtoto wangu in good time. Usianze kuandikiwa mabarua, kupigiwa masimu, because that is stress. Isn't it? Wakati mwalimu anakupigia simu anakwambia shule bado ama mtoto anafukuzwa school fees. That is another reason for stress. So if we can, because I know we can delay to pay school fees because we don't have the money. It's not automatic. It's not obvious that we always have the money. But I'm just encouraging us that some of these small things can easily be avoided, and we can live a healthy life that is stress-free. Sawa sawa. Yeah, I would want to stop there, unless there's someone with a comment or a question on what I've been talking about. Yes? I don't know whether you need this. Yes? Let him get you there.
Kama niko na stress, unasema you should not be afraid, you speak it out. Alafu your brain tells you hii ni kitu kidogo sana. Watu wengi wako na hii shida. Start kind of huyu mtu amesaidia kweli. Anakwambia hii. Watu wengi wako na hii shida hata wewe hii kidogo mambo madogo haya. Hii shida kidogo sana. Now this is important stress. Start good approach.
Well, yes, it is not a good approach, but what I would advise you is that maybe it also depends on who is this that you're talking to, because sometimes you can have something that is very personal and could disturb, that is really stressing you, and then you tell a friend, hata afadhali huyo mwenye anakuambia ni kitu kidogo, kuna ule ataenda kutangaza, and the whole estate inajua jamaa fulani ako na stress fulani, wamekosana na bibi yake, ama ako na hana pesa, ama kuna loan alichukua inamsumbua. Yeah, so we should be careful on who we tell. We should be very careful on who you are talking about your issues, because then you'll be able to get the right right advice. Lakini if it is stress that is you feel is unmanageable, or you feel that this stress is actually affecting your health, if it reaches that level, then I would advise you to see a psychologist. Because there are certain kinds of stress that you may want to fight on your own, lakini zinaenda beyond. So inabidi, maybe you just need to talk to a psychologist, kusaidia about it. Yeah? Any other comment or question? I hope I've answered your question.
Amen. Amen. Our guest, our chief guest, I think she has explained to us one good thing. Being an educationist, you can see the information very handy for us and timely. What do you tell her? What do you tell her? Now that she has concluded, I wish that before Akae, atusaidie to issue this certificate for graduates. Now I'll call mtoto na mzazi unakuja, photoman utasimama kule unawapigia picha.